Hi, I'm Jack Canfield, America's #1 success coach. You may also know me as the co-creator of the Chicken Soup for the Soul series and co-author of the book, The Success Principles. I'm here with Donna Stoneham, who's an executive coach and a transformational leadership expert. And you say your work is about helping leaders thrive. What do you mean by that, and why is that important?
So Jack, I think that thriving is critical in leadership, and helping those that we lead flourish is so important. And there's been some data that's come out from the Gallup organization that's really disturbing, and it impacts a lot of areas of our life. They've actually determined that only 56% of the people in this country believe they're thriving. And actually only 26% of the people are engaged at work.
Wow.
And that has huge implications, obviously, for business and for life in general, for parenting, for a lot of things. So I think teaching people how to thrive and helping them do so in a way that really lifts everyone in the organization is more important now than ever for those reasons.
So you're teaching people how to thrive in their personal life as well as in their business life?
Yes, because I believe we're not separate. We're not, who we are at work is who we are at home typically. And if you get better at work, you get better at home, and vice versa. So it's really, the work that we do is very holistic. It's integral, and we believe that we're working with the whole person. And that's why it's really important to address all of that.
I've heard you say, we were talking earlier about this idea of we've kind of forgotten who we are, what we're really all about. Say what you mean by that.
So I think that we've entered sort of a cultural trance. And I see it all the time in my work in organizations with leaders. We forget a lot of the times what's really important. Like, we'll forget our family is important. We'll forget spending time with our kids is important. We get so caught up in the craze of, and we think if we work 24/7, we'll be more successful. But it's actually detrimental. And the more we can reclaim our lives and our time and our experience with our with those that are important to us, with our loved ones, we actually have more value to offer at work.
I've actually seen some research, I think, that said that people that take more time for the kind of things you're talking about, self-care, family, sleep, exercise, they're actually more creative in stressful situations. They're not as reactive. They actually make better decisions.
And they don't go back to the default behavior that may have derailed them and keeps them from
In the first place.
in the first
Very
place.
cool. So what inspired you to get into this work?
Well, Jack, about 15 years ago, I was running 2 businesses and going to graduate school and working consistent 80-hour weeks. And I ended up getting very sick. And I was out of work for almost 2 years. And during that time, I really had a lot of soul searching to do to decide what was it that I wanted to do and be in the world. And one of my favorite clients and mentor actually dropped dead of a heart attack in her spa one day of a stroke.
Wow.
So it was a stroke, not a heart attack. And a couple of months after she died, she came to me in a dream. And in the dream, she was riding on a bus, and she was screaming at the bus driver to let her off. And he was like, "Lady, you can't get off this bus, it's your bus." And she cracked the door open as best as she could, and she screamed out to me, "Donna, be careful what bus you get on." And I think that was the moment I realized I had been on the wrong bus. And I really came away from that with a commitment that I wanted to do whatever I could to help people find the right bus for them, and the bus that was going to lead them to a place where they could have a full and rich life and make a great contribution.
That's great. Well, that's sacred work. I think you're doing a really important thing in the world, because I agree with everything you're saying. So if people want to find out how to take advantage of your work, get you involved with their lives or their companies, I know you also have a book. Where do they go? What do they do?
It's positiveimpactllc.com. And the information on my new book, The Thriver's Edge, 7 Keys to Unlock Your Potential, and my work is on the website.
Very good. PositiveImpactLLC.com. So if you want to take your life to the next level of thriving and fulfillment and integration and inner peace and all the things about joy and love that we all want in life that are so important, and still be more effective at work, go to her website, check it out. I promise you'll be glad you did.